Alright, what's going on, guys? Took the ferry over to the Southern Islands. Once again, I think they're called the Southern Islands. Last time we were here, we basically just stayed on St. John's Island. Today we're going to kind of hop around a couple of the other islands that are around here. They're all basically connected by, I think causeways is the right word for them. Anyway, so we're at the first spot here on one of the islands. Not sure which one we are at. Basically, we got a seawall here, so we're going to be fishing the seawall with the usual small hooks and small pieces of shrimp. So let's get rigged up, let's start dropping shrimp, and let's see what we can get over here. All right, here we go. Essentially, it's just a seawall. So let's drop the shrimp on down there. Not sure how deep it is or anything. I got bit up by a bunch of mosquitoes already. But yeah, let's see what we can pull off of this seawall to get started. There we go. First fish of the day. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so first fish of the day is some sort of a damsel, and I don't believe actually, I don't know if I've caught this one before. I might have caught the adult version. It's only got one little dot there, so it's not the 3 spot. The dot looks black unless it's in the sun, and then it looks blue, maybe? I don't know. So these damselfish all look really, really similar, but let's get this one back. Hopefully I'll be able to ID this one later. Got a little guy on. Oh, now he's pulling better. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. All right, guys, diamond wrasse. So you've seen one diamond wrasse, you've seen all the diamond wrasses. Got him. Oh, this is something different. Yes, let's go. Alright, so this thing appears to be another type of damselfish, some sort of a chromis or something like that. It took me a long time to catch this guy. There's a school of them down there. They're just kind of just picking off the shrimp off of the hook. But yeah, pending ID, this is another new addition to the life list. So that is always nice. Oh, got one. I think it's the same one. Yeah, so when I said same one, I meant same species, not the same exact individual. Appears to be another chromis. Same species, I would assume, looks the same. So don't want to just catch these guys. I got a lot of spots to hit on these islands today and not a lot of time to do it in. So if we're getting repeats here, I'm going to drop this one back and we're going to move on to a different spot, try to find some new species. Alright, so we're here in spot number 2, and let me tell you, I had to walk through the thickest jungle imaginable to get through here. All these vines and spiny aloe plants all over the place. But we're here, so let's hope it pays off. First one of the day. What is it? That is not paying off. Alright, so first fish from this spot is a little diamond wrasse. So walking through the jungle so far did not pay off. Got him. What is it? Oh, it's a file. Is it a filefish? No, it's a damselfish. Alright, so I believe this is the same one we caught earlier in the day, our first fish of the day. It's got that black dot there. It's got another dot there on the base of the pectoral. Some blue over there on the dorsal, but no dot over on the start of the tail fin. So not a 3 spot. So it might be a new species. We'll see later. Got him. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a new species. Yes, let's go. Alright, so it's another wrasse, which I don't like, but it's a new species, which I really do like. I believe it might be called a silty wrasse or something like that. But again, first time I've ever caught this guy. This one looks really pretty. Some of the diamond wrasses look pretty, but this might be the prettiest looking wrasse from Singapore, at least that I've caught so far. So the walk through the jungle is now paid off. There we go. Let's see what this is. Oh, caught these guys before. Alright, first one of these guys for the day, but I caught plenty, and I mean plenty of these guys during my last trip to the Southern Islands over on St. John's. What was this thing called? A white-shouldered whiptail, I think? So yeah, let's get it back. We'll try to get something else over here. Got him. Let's see what this is. Oh, another, I think it's another one of those silty wrasses. Yeah, so real good looking fish. Absolutely gorgeous colors and pattern on this one. But yep, I believe it's the second one of these guys for the day. So don't really want to catch it. There we go. Let's see what this is. It's another wrasse, and it's one of the boring ones. So I mean, this is a good looking fish in its own regard, but after you caught a couple of those other blue looking ones, this guy just doesn't even compare. Those things were really pretty. This one, still pretty, just not as pretty. To be another damsel. This one's slightly bigger. Let's take a look at it. Alright, now check this out. A little hard to see, but this is not the same species that we were catching earlier. And this guy has a really nasty attitude to him. Let me see if I can show you though. This guy does have a black, oh I just squeezed the poop out of him. This guy does have a black spot on the tail fin. And I'm not seeing a spot over, maybe there's a small one there. I'm not really seeing a spot over there on the opercular like the other guys had. So different species than the ones we've been catching. I just don't know if it's the same one we caught a couple days ago here. Got him. Let's see what this is. Oh. First anchor tuskfish. So I am very surprised it took us this long to get the first one of these guys, because last time we were here a couple of days ago fishing these islands, we got, I think, over 20 of these. So yeah, let's get this guy back, and I think we're done with this spot. Let's truck through the jungle again and move on to our next spot. Alrighty, next spot, some sort of a little lagoon type thingy, little backwater. Let's cast the shrimp out and let's drag it along the bottom, see if we can get some gobies over here. Alright, so there's some gobies out there. At least I think they're gobies. Can't really see them too well. There's like 5 of them out there going after it, but I think my hook is too big because they're a little bit smaller than I anticipated. So if I don't hook one here, which doesn't look likely, I'm going to size down a little bit, see if we can get one then. Got him. That's not it. There was a goby down there, but this guy got hooked first anyway. Or instead, I should say. Alright, so it's some sort of mohara, and actually this might be a new species, so I shouldn't be that upset. I don't know how many different mohara species are out here in Singapore, but I've only caught one on this trip. It wasn't as slender as this one, and it didn't have black on the tip of the dorsal, so it's probably a new species. But let's get it back, let's try to get those gobies. Got him. That's another mohara, I believe. Alright, so I'm not so sure if this is the same fish we just caught or if it's something else, because it does look like a mohara, but also doesn't. And I'm pretty sure that last one definitely was a mohara. Unless, of course, I'm wrong, which I definitely could be. So maybe it's a new species, but it's definitely not the goby we're going after. See what this is. Not a goby, but it's a half-beak. So first time on my trip, I'm actually able to use my my photo tank here. So it is a half-beak. I believe this would be a striped nose half-beak or something like that. Same one I caught a couple days ago. There are a couple different species of these guys, so I figured I'd try it and catch one anyway. But such a really cool fish. Maybe you can see the mouth moving. They got that super long lower jaw, but the upper jaw is just like a little lip. Really unique and cool looking fish. Is this a goby? Nope. Alrighty, not a goby, but it does appear to be a new species. I haven't caught this before. Not sure what it is. It looks a little bit like long-nosed killifish that we have in the Northeast. Also got a mouth a little bit like the freshwater suckers. But yeah, no idea what this is. We're going for gobies, but we're catching some other cool fish along the way. Alright, so I'm starting to think we're not going to get any gobies over here. And I thought I saw gobies in the beginning, but now I'm not so sure. It might have been something else that was just on the bottom. So I think we're going to call it here and then walk over to our next spot of the day. Alright, not going to stay in this spot too long, but it looks like a very fishy spot. A lot of moving water in and out of that lagoon that we just fished. So let's make a few drops here and see if there's anything out there. There we go. What do we got? A sergeant of some kind. Alright, so this is a repeater. It's a Bengal sergeant, I believe. I'm still looking for the scissor tail sergeant. So I got the Bengal sergeant. Last time we caught the Indo-Pacific sergeant, and there's one more sergeant species found here that I have not been able to catch yet. Got him. Little guy. Little wrasse. So it's a diamond wrasse, I believe. Caught more of these guys than I would like to admit over the last week plus here in Singapore. Got him. Ooh, yes, this is it. Let's go. Yeah, so this is the exact sergeant we were looking for. I believe it's called a scissor tail. It has these two black lines that extend down on the tail. Kind of looks like scissors. Really, really nice colors on this one too. Looks kind of plain when you first look at it, but it's got some really nice iridescent bluish green speckles all over its body. So another new addition to the life list. There we go. Another diamond wrasse. Yeah, so like I said earlier, we got plenty of these guys over the last week plus here in Singapore. Really nice looking fish, but still, after we caught that other bluish wrasse earlier, this guy doesn't even compare. There we go. What is this thing? Ah, another scissor tail. Yeah, so real nice sparkly bluish green speckles on this guy and on the dorsal fin. The colors on these fish always come out so much better in person than on camera. You just got to take my word for it. But yeah, this is the last one for this spot. I don't know, let's move on. Maybe we'll find one more spot, or maybe we'll wrap it up. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. I made a couple casts here, spent about 5-10 minutes, didn't record any, got a couple more little repeats, couple crescent grunts, which I didn't actually catch today, but I caught before. I got 2 of those, and one of those, the body that looks like a long-nosed killifish or striped killifish or something like that. We caught one of those earlier today, but yeah, no gobies over here either. So my boat is over there, leaving in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go catch that. Pretty good day. We got a bunch of new species. I'm still a little disappointed though, because we got no gobies, so I might be the worst goby fisherman ever. Anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time.